Hi, this video presenting human sense and perception. Human 5 basic senses are including vision, hearing, sense of taste and smell, and sense of touch and pain. The sense of vision is through our eyes. The eyes allow you to see movements, colors, and illusions. Now, let's watch the anatomy of the eye. The wall of the eye is made of 3 layers: fibrous, vascular, and inner layer. The outer layer is made of a connective tissue, which is called sclera, while the most anterior part is called the cornea. The vascular layer contains a posterior choroid, and in the anterior, there is the ciliary body which surrounds the lens, and in the middle of it is the iris that may contract and expand the size of the pupil, where pupil allows light to travel into the eye. Light comes through and hits the lens, which will project it onto the retina. Moving along to the next one is the sense of hearing, which allows you to hear the sounds such as the horn of the car, birds chirping, and your friends' voices. This is the anatomy of the ear. The folded cartilage on the outside are called the pinna, and sound waves bounce off as they enter the ear canal. At the end of the ear canal, sounds hit the tympanic membrane or the eardrum to convert the sound waves traveling through the air into a physical vibration, so it can be passed on to the ossicles, called malleus, incus, and stapes. Then the signal is passed along to the oval window in the cochlea that's shaped like a snail shell. The sound information is then passed to the inferior colliculus before signals pass to the thalamus and up to the primary auditory cortex. Sense of taste and smell help us to interpret the chemical in the air or in our food. These senses are intimately entwined and mostly apparent in how we perceive the flavors of food. Our tongue consists of taste buds, which allow us to detect the chemical in foods, while our nose has a specialized sensory neuron in a small patch of mucous membrane on the roof of the nose to detect the odorants. Last but not least, we have the sense of touch and pain. Touch enables us to determine the shape, texture, and size of an object. We can feel it through the receptors in the skin. There are 3 types of receptors, which is mechanoreceptors, thermoreceptors, and nociceptors. Mechanoreceptors allow us a sense of touch. With this receptor, we feel pressure, vibrations, and texture of the surface of the skin. While nociceptors encourage us to move away from the sense of pain or to rest a limb. They may simply sense the pain from scrap, cut, or burn, and it responds to anything that can cause harm. However, nociceptors keep us safe from any danger. Our senses are important as they let the brain know what is going on around us and warn us of the danger.
Created using Powtoon.